President Trump in Wheeling, West Virginia tonight, holding a Make America Great rally as he looks to boost support for Republican Senate nominee Patrick Morrisey. President Trump taking aim at Democrats, calling out many by name, including Senator Elizabeth Warren.
They have been taken so far left, where Pocahontas is now considered a conservative in the Democrat Party. She's like a conservative person. Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren, she's considered like a conservative person. These people, they've gone crazy. They've gone loco.
Now, this is the first of 5 rallies President Trump will hold this week as he looks to drum up support for GOP candidates ahead of the fast-approaching midterm elections. I'm Marianne Rafferty. Now back to the Greg Gutfeld Show.
He's getting flack for saying he's black. I speak of Ralph Taylor, who took one of those DNA tests, which revealed to him that he was 90% European, 6% Native American, and 4% Sub-Saharan African. Anyway, after Taylor got these results, what did he do? Register as a minority business owner. That's America. Of course, that would give him a leg up when competing for government contracts. He took his case to the state court and eventually was recognized as a minority. Now it's in the hands of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, which is known to lean liberal. A lot of questions here, of course. How do you legally define race? How can you define it by the percentages on a DNA kit? Also, by the way, I'll have you know that I did take one of these DNA tests. Turns out I'm 20% European and about 80% unicorn. Here's me without my makeup on. Come on, Kat. Have you ever tried to get certain perks you don't deserve?
Isn't that what life is?
Yes. Yes.
Whenever I see stories like this, the only thing I can think is, why are you willingly giving up your DNA without a warrant?
Good point.
What if he wants to rob a bank someday?
True.
What if he wants to murder someone?
Right.
He's going to be out of luck.
No, it's true.
I mean, okay, I don't think that you should live your life with the expectation that you're going to commit a homicide.
I do.
I think that that's probably a bad thing. But I think that this is kind of a ridiculous story, right? I mean, I'd only be in a society where we're this driven by identity politics.
Yeah.
Did something like this ever even happen in the first place?
I have theories, though. But, Madison, do you think he has a case?
It's tough. I don't think he's going to win.
No.
And the one thing I'd like to point on here, though, is the fact that if everyone and everything were treated equally in this country by the same standards, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So that's something some people have brought up here. But at the same time, he's not going to win this case.
That is a very good point. This shouldn't actually matter. Tyrus, he has an Ebony magazine subscription as proof. Is that the best evidence?
Well, there you have. He's good. He got a basketball in his garage, perhaps? What the hell? If 4%, well, I mean, in slaving times, I think 4%. I think you're going to let you go.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. If he's willing to take a test, if he's willing to take the Tyrus Black test,
okay,
I will reach out to several members of the Klan somewhere, wherever they are, and we'll have a meeting. Okay. I will drop him off blindfolded in the meeting.
Yes.
And when I take it off, I'm like, he's black, and I'll run out the room. If he says, yes, I am, do what you must, I will not be, or he goes, no, I'm white, guys, I'm so white, that black guy kidnapped me, I'll help you go get him, then he's not.
That is the best.
That's the only way to know.
That is the... Charlie, part of, I guess, being in a group of people is the lived experience. So I kind of look at this guy like he's like the Rosie Ruiz of race. Like he jumps in at the end of the marathon and claims to be of that minority. So he wants to get all the benefits of the lived experience without actually living it.
I totally reject this. What do you mean getting things he doesn't deserve? Of course if we're going to have a system that awards special things to people based on race, then he absolutely deserves a spot at that trough. Now, I happen to think that it's an abominable way to divide the world and a way to run a government. But if we're going to have an insane system that divides people by race, gender, creed, religion, everything, why shouldn't he be able to take part of that? 4% is fine. And the idea that you would use anything other than DNA, of course DNA should be what determines that. And we can be like a Tower of Babel. Everybody runs in, tries to grab the free stuff, and reveal and expose what a totally rotten and unfair system everything the federal government touches winds up being. Especially when they start divvying people up by
Have you seen this movie Snowpiercer? All right, speaking of, we do have something. It's a dangerous fad when selfies go bad. That's next. Oh, yeah.